The man had clearly regained his ability to walk, but his mother insisted he remain in the wheelchair. It was all because his mother wanted to test the character of his fiancé. She deliberately had her son pretend to be disabled and told him not to stand up until the wedding day. If the fiancé didn't mind that her son was disabled, then she would announce at the wedding that she was actually the richest person in the world. The man also had 3 older sisters. The eldest was a famous singing diva. The second was a stock market genius in the financial world. The third was the president of a major corporation. All 3 of them stated that if the wedding went smoothly, they would use all the resources they had to celebrate their younger brother's marriage. The man was overjoyed after hearing this, so he went to the hotel to tell his fiancée the news, but unexpectedly, he heard indecent noises from inside. He even overheard his fiancé and his best friend plotting to poison him to death. It turned out his fiancée had betrayed him long ago. She had been having an affair with his friend. In order to be together, they decided to get rid of him. The man was furious upon hearing this. He immediately knocked on the door to confront them. When he saw the 2 come out half-dressed, he instantly questioned what they were doing. But the 2 acted as if it were no big deal. They lied, saying they were decorating the wedding room for him, but the man didn't believe them. He directly exposed the fact that his fiancée had betrayed him, yet both of them denied it. The fiancée felt the man was threatening her. She said he should be grateful she didn't mind his disability, and told him to go back and prepare for the wedding. The man, enraged, turned and left. He decided to make them pay the price, so he called his mother and told her the wedding tomorrow would now be a divorce party. His mother was shocked upon hearing this. The man told her his fiancée had cheated on him with his best friend, and he was determined to make them pay. His mother fully supported his decision, but right after he hung up, a passerby's handbag was snatched by a thief. No matter how loudly the woman cried for help, none of the bystanders stepped in to help. Seeing this, the man gave up his act and ran after the thief. He successfully retrieved the bag from the thief. The woman thanked him after witnessing what he did. During their conversation, she learned he was supposed to get married the next day, but had been betrayed by his fiancée. The woman wanted to help him get revenge on the 2, so she decided to marry him in place of the fiancé. Soon, the wedding took place as scheduled. When the host saw the man arrive in a wheelchair, he thought their love story was touching. So the man explained that he had given up his education for his fiancée and even ended up in a wheelchair to save her. Everyone present was deeply moved, but the ex-fiancée was unimpressed. She thought he was just trying to gain sympathy and said it was bad luck to talk about such things on a wedding day. Unexpectedly, the man angrily declared that she wasn't worthy to be his bride. Today was not their wedding banquet, but a divorce feast he had planned. Everyone was stunned by this announcement. They couldn't understand why he did it. Even the ex-fiancé's mother thought he had gone crazy. She said a disabled man had no right to speak of divorce. But when the man said his fiancée had done shameless things, she completely lost her temper in public. She accused him of slandering her. She then declared she refused to marry him. She even told everyone publicly that this wedding was actually between her and another man. Right after, the man's best friend entered with a crowd. The 2 completely ignored the man's feelings and started acting intimately in front of everyone. The mother, seeing this, asked her what was going on. Unexpectedly, she admitted she just looked down on him for being disabled and didn't want to marry him. When her lover explained he was a wealthy businessman, the ex-fiancé's mother immediately approved of their marriage. But the couple didn't plan to let the man off easily. They mocked him, saying he was just a beggar, that his status and background couldn't compare to the friends. The more the man heard, the angrier he became. He finally revealed his true identity, but the ex-fiancée and her lover didn't believe him at all. They thought he was just bragging. In order to drive him away, his friend offered him $100,000, saying their friendship was over anyway. But the man refused to take the money. He said he would leave if the friend knelt down and apologized to him. Then he'd walk away. His words completely enraged the friend. He intended to teach the man a lesson. Luckily, someone nearby stopped him, telling him not to go too far. But the friend ignored the advice. He said he had money and power, and could bully anyone he wanted. The ex-fiancée also stepped forward and said that she was young and beautiful and would never marry a disabled man. Then the friend started bribing the relatives at the scene with money. One by one, everyone agreed that the ex-fiancée should marry the friend, so the ex-fiancée handed the man a breakup agreement and threatened him to sign it. But the man ignored her and tore the agreement into pieces. The friend couldn't stand it anymore. He rallied the crowd to throw the man out. Just at this critical moment, a voice came from outside. The daughter of the richest man was proposing to him. Under everyone's astonished gaze, the woman walked in wearing a wedding dress.